and this is the story of Emily and the 370 dwarfs. Once upon a time, there was 3 dwarfs, and it was eating ramen noodles. And then they left to go on an important mission. And then a little girl, and she was called Emily, and she was 5-year-old, and her sister was 7, and her brother was 8 years old. And then she wanted to come in here. She wanted to come in the house, and then she said, in the big bowl of Robin, she said it's too hot. And then the medium size, it said it's too cold. And the small one was just warm. And then they come to then they come back, but then the door struck the doors, and then everything the word struck. And also anyone got stuck. And then everyone got stuck. And then they just looked at their phone and said, "Oh no, they're about to die." And then they were going to just jump out of the house, and then go down the hill, then tumbling down the hill, and then they just pulled down the ladder, climbed, and they has climbed up the ladder, and then they just shoveled the grapes out, and shovel, and then they just like go for the phones, and then dig for the wet twisty, and then they just jump into their phones, and then they just eat ice cream, and then have a party, and then they just through the floss, and then they just go back in their houses. Then they see Goldilocks in their beds. There's thousands of Goldilockses. And actually, also there was a Spider-Man was there, and then their cousins were there, and then everything was there, and then everyone in the whole wide world was there, and then a chocolate chip ice cream one was there, and also they just climbed, shoveled, and eat it, and then just forgot the sun, and then they just wobbled like a penguin, and then they just made like a unicorn, and then they just disappeared, and then they just rushed through the rivers, and rushed through the islands, and dashed through deserts, and then won, and then they just shout, and this is a song for it. One, dwarfs. Come on, one, dwarfs. One, dwarfs. One, dwarfs. And then they just went to the town, and then they just get on ponies, and then almost the end, and then they just found a clock, jumped in it, and then just found Pikachu, or they found Pikachu, and then there's one, then there's go found a book, and I'm reading the book, actually, and I'm just gonna jump, and then the door is gonna jump at the same time, and then the end.